World Cup minnows New Zealand will need all the firepower they can muster if they're to progress beyond the tournament's opening phase. Some of that responsibility will rest on Rory Fallon's shoulders. Despite being born in New Zealand and having a father who coached the national team at their only previous World Cup in 1982, Fallon chose to represent England at junior level. However, following a FIFA rule change in 2009, Fallon was able to switch his allegiance and represent his country of birth at senior level. Fallon became a national hero, scoring the only goal in the second leg of New Zealand's World Cup qualifier against Bahrain. That goal sent New Zealand to their first appearance at the World Cup finals in 28 years. He'll need to hit the net again if the All Whites are to stand any chance of providing an upset in South Africa. No one will be dreaming of getting their hands on the famous World Cup trophy more than host nation captain Aaron Mokoena. He will have the honour of leading his South African side out in the tournament's opening fixture against Mexico. Mokoena made his debut for South Africa in 1999, becoming the youngest player to represent Bafana Bafana. He's reached another milestone since. He's now South Africa's most capped player ever. The USA are many observers' dark horses at this World Cup. And in Michael Bradley, they have a hard-working midfielder who could drive them on towards success. Son of USA head coach Bob Bradley, Michael has established himself as a key player during his father's tenure. With relentless determination, Bradley has cemented his position as a holding midfield player and is now at the heart of this US side. His strong performance in qualifying against Mexico saw him voted man of the match, with 2 goals en route to a 2-0 victory. Bradley's ability to score and create goals could make him a surprise star player this summer. And on current form, he'll be aiming to lead the Americans through to the quarter-finals and beyond. Short, stocky and skillful, Argentina striker Carlos Tevez is desperate to make 2010 his year. Tevez was raised in the notorious Fuerte Apache district in Buenos Aires, and it was there that he found the dogged determination and desire that has seen him rise to become one of the best players in the world. The struggle for Diego Maradona's national side to qualify was partly down to a failure to integrate the excellent forward lineup of Messi, Aguero and Tevez. But whatever Maradona decides to do in South Africa, he knows he will always be able to rely on Carlos Tevez. 3-time South American Player of the Year and a Champions League winner with former club Manchester United, Tevez is beginning to show the form that saw him dubbed the new Maradona at the start of his career. Now adding goals to his tireless running at current club Manchester City, Tevez will have opposition defences running scared in South Africa. With well over 100 appearances for Denmark and edging ever closer to a record tally of goals for his national team, Jon Dahl Tomasson has stamped his mark on Denmark's proud footballing history. Currently captaining the side, the Copenhagen-born forward will be a major player for his country when they kick off their campaign against old foes Holland on the 14th of June in Johannesburg. Whether leading the line or pulling the strings from deep, Tomasson has always scored goals. His career has taken in 6 different European leagues and seen him win the 2003 UEFA Champions League with AC Milan. But now he hopes to go out in style. Carlos Salcido has established himself as a reliable figure on the left-hand side of Mexico's defence, playing in all but one of their qualifying games. The pacey PSV Eindhoven fullback has proved an important part of the Mexico defence and is equally at home going forward. Mexico face the host South Africa in the opening game of the tournament, and Salcido has no better stage on which to enhance his burgeoning reputation. They come no tougher than Slovakia's defensive colossus, Martin Škrtel. Converted from a left winger to a central defender at the age of 16 by his first professional coach, Škrtel has never looked back. Tall, strong, aggressive in the tackle and fiercely brave, the Liverpool defender has all the tools to make a big impact on this year's tournament. Twice voted Slovakian Player of the Year, the imposing stopper will be a key player for his country when the action gets underway in June. Marcus Tanaka is a cultured and skillful defender who can score goals as well as stop them. So it's no surprise he has a Brazilian background. Tulio, as he is more commonly known, was born in Sao Paulo, and both his parents are half Brazilian. He moved to Japan when he was 15 and has played his club football there ever since. Tulio made his debut for the Japanese national side just after the 2006 World Cup. South Africa will be his first taste of World Cup action, but don't expect this composed and classy defender to be overawed by the occasion. With Tulio as their defensive rock and main aerial threat from set pieces, Japan will hope to progress beyond the group stages. Few players wear their heart on their sleeve quite like England captain John Terry. The Chelsea centre-back epitomises the English bulldog spirit that has seen Fabio Capello's side installed as one of the tournament favourites. With more than 50 caps, Terry has a wealth of experience and is a commanding presence at the heart of England's backline. But give him any space in the opposite penalty area and he's also likely to punish you. While England boast an array of attacking talent, Terry remains their biggest goal threat at set pieces. And his lion-hearted determination will undoubtedly motivate his teammates when the going gets tough in South Africa. A prolific goal scorer, Uruguayan striker Sebastián Abreu is on course to become his country's all-time top marksman by the summer. He's likely to overtake Hector Scaroni's record of 31 goals for his country, a record that stood for 78 years. A modern-day journeyman, Abreu has played for no fewer than 20 clubs in a career spanning 15 years. The 33-year-old they call El Loco is likely to be used sparingly, but will provide a constant goal threat when called upon. Five goals in Uruguay's qualifying campaign underlined his importance to the South American nation. With his thirst for goals and unstinting work rate, Abreu will be one to keep an eye on in Group A. A true living legend, German playmaker Michael Ballack will be aiming to finally get his hands on the World Cup trophy. Runner-up in 2002 and semi-finalist in 2006, Ballack has done everything but win the World Cup. The German captain will be appearing at his third finals, and having been named in the team of the tournament at the previous two, he has a proven pedigree on the greatest stage of them all. 3 times German Footballer of the Year, closing in on 100 caps, and with more than 40 goals to his name, the Chelsea playmaker is central to his team's ambitions this summer. Who would bet against Michael Ballack making it third time lucky on July the 11th this year?